Whiskey Country Radio 105.1 and 95.9. Good morning. I'm Glenn, and with me on the line, very special guest, I've got Jeremy Noble on the line. Good morning, fine sir.
Good morning. How are you doing today, Glenn?
Oh, I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you for joining me so early in the morning.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
I'm up and at 'em anyway. So.
Okay, good. You're up and at 'em, so I'm not waking you up early for an interview, so that's a good thing.
Look, that's what that 6-month-old alarm at the house does every morning.
So you've got a 6-month-old. Is it a little girl, little boy, little girl?
Little girl named Adeline. We named her Adeline, and she's a life changer, buddy. I mean, you understand a whole lot more what stuff mean to you in your life when you have a young one in your life.
That's for sure. Yeah,
things you thought were important in the past, you realize were stupid, and things that you really didn't think were important are like, man, that means more to me in the world than anything.
That's for sure. Yep, that is good. Well, Jeremy, I met you probably about a month and a half ago. I saw you perform live, and we connected, and I'm like, man, I got to get you on the air. So thank you, and tell our listeners just a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Atala, Alabama.
Okay.
And I was, when I was 5 years old, the long story short is my dad made Hank Williams Jr. a black powder hunting rifle. When I was 5, Hank come and picked it up. Him and Merle Kilgore picked it up at our house, gave us backstage passes to shows. Merle Kilgore was holding me on the side of the stage. Hank come and grabbed me, took me out on stage, and I got to sing with Hank.
That's
in
amazing.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah.
And so that I was hooked. And then and I sang in church, and I thought it was funny because I had a cousin that was a preacher, and we're in one of his church services, and I told him, I said, I'd like to sing, and I was probably 6, and he said, well, what do you want to sing? You can't sing any of that other stuff that you've been singing. You got to sing a church song. And I went, well, I can sing Hank Williams Jr.'s "My Heaven Can't Be Found," and he laughed.
Yep.
And I thought, and my mom looked at me and she goes, "You're not singing." So then it got, middle school we had choir.
Okay.
And then we had a show choir, and I auditioned and I made it. And then high school I was in choir and then show choir. Went to college on music scholarship.
Nice. Good.
And so it's always been there.
Yeah.
And it's always been something that I've wanted to do.
That's great, man. That is so cool. Well, let's go ahead and introduce a song to our listeners. We'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll talk some more. So what song are we going to be listening to right now?
You Don't Have to Fall. I released it a couple of years ago, and it is, I got sat down and I was doing the song, and I kind of got sometimes you get to a certain point where you have a great idea and you can come up, and I had a verse and a chorus.
Okay.
And then I needed a last line for the chorus, and I needed another verse. And so I messaged my friend Adam Hood, and Adam was gracious enough to finish that chorus and then give me another verse. And we wrote that song together, and I am so proud of it because, Adam was kind of a guy I looked up to.
Right.
And to have him be a part of something like that may kind of, I don't know if the word validate, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's a good.
Yeah, it does,
but it does. And it was just like, to have somebody that I look up to, somebody that Adam's got a lot of other co-writes that are a lot more bigger name than I am. Miranda Lambert, Chris Stapleton, Whiskey Myers. He's got some songs with some pretty big names, but it made me feel, it makes you feel good to know that somebody like that would go, hey, you know what, I like this enough that, hey, I'm going to be a part of it.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.
And if it was anything else, it would be different, but for it to be a song that your name's going to be on and be out there,
Right.
It just is something that was very special to me. So,
That's cool. All right. So the name of the song again?
You Don't Have to Fall.
You Don't Have to Fall. Jeremy Noble right here, right now on Whiskey Country Radio.
You won't ever outrun the truth. It's coming after you. Around every corner that you take, something to remind you of your faith. Driving down the road you've never been before, farther from the man you were before. It's time to take a stand before you lose it all. You don't have to stand alone. You don't have to fall. Life is all you have to live. But what you're gonna get is what you get. The past won't change what's to come, but what you do can change anything you've done. Driving down the road you've never been before, farther from the man you were before. It's time to take a stand before you lose it all. You don't have to stand alone. You don't have to fall. You don't have to fall. Town to town, looking for a second chance before the sun goes down on you. Driving down the road you've never been before, farther from the man you were before. It's time to take a stand before you lose it all. You don't have to stand alone. You don't have to fall. You don't have to fall.
That is You Don't Have to Fall, Jeremy Noble, and I've got Jeremy Noble on the line. Great song, Jeremy. Thank you for that. And so
Thank
we were,
you.
yeah, you bet. We were talking a little bit about how you got started in your career. So what are some of the things that you're really busy with right now? New music, a lot of live concerts. Tell us all about some of that.
So trying to, and this is where, this is where Adam has came in kind of to the mix, is as I've reached out to him to go, hey, how do you do this? Because he has two little girls himself.
Okay.
And how do you do this? And so he gave me advice. So now as I'm trying to juggle going and doing these shows and playing and getting out there and just getting in front of people, no matter where it's at, and then, but I'm also getting the time, finding the time to do the writing,
Right.
and to be honest with you, finding any way possible to do that, because being in Alabama, which I still live, Nashville is great and everything, and that's where you need to go to make it. But I'm at a process of I don't have to be there. I'm close enough to drive to Nashville when I need to. And like last night, I was in Nashville. I did the Thursday night Hilltop Jam up in Goodlettsville.
Yep.
And so that was a great experience. And so that is something that trying to balance all that,
Right.
but still be able to be home and still be able to be there to help and support my wife and help her with with raising a child. But I want that. But I want when she gets older, she'll be coming to this stuff with me.
That's what I was just thinking about. Yep.
Yeah, they'll be coming to this stuff, and that's why I've kind of got away from. I have got away from playing a lot of bars.
Yeah.
I used to play a lot of bars, and that was like 10 to 2 a.m.,
Right.
But now that's kind of focused has shifted, and I'm starting to do a lot more stuff. Like I did the Whiskey Hill event, which we could have brought. If she was a little older, my wife and daughter would have been there.
Exactly, yeah.
And like this next event I got coming up in Fort Payne, Alabama on June 15th, I'm opening up for Billy Droz.
Okay.
And at the Back 40 Ballroom. And I'm excited about that because I can bring them to that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still, she may be little, still small enough that she can't go do other stuff, but that's close enough that she can come be a part of that. So,
sure. Yep.
Between doing the songwriting and doing all that stuff, that's where I'm at right now.
That's good.
Because I've got more songs right now written than I've had in a long time.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I just kind of hit this thing, and I think it's her. I really do. I believe it's her because it's you get that inspiration, like, hey, in my mind, I'm going, hey, I need to get this done for her. I want to do this for her because I want to be able to leave her something, or I want to be able to, do these things because people think that some folks think if you're an independent musician, they look at you and they go, well, you're just doing this as a hobby.
Right.
And this isn't a hobby to me. You know what I mean? This is I pay my bills with this.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to do it. But it's fun because my dad always used to tell me, do what you love.
Oh, yeah.
If you ain't loving what you're doing, then you're in a dead-end job and you're in a dead-end area and you don't need to be doing it.
That's great. Yep.
But if you enjoy what you're doing, you'll be able to be successful. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I love, and what I love to do is music. I love to entertain. I love to do this stuff. So
that's so cool. Yeah, and you're leaving a legacy like you sort of referenced there. That's good. I love it. So let's play another song before we let you go. And also I want you to share where people can find more information about you, your socials, all that good stuff, where they can find some of your music. Share that with you, and then we'll talk about the song that we're going to play out on and what we got coming up.
Awesome. Well, you can find me at Jeremy Noble Music on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better at TikTok. I'm one of these old guys that's on TikTok. So
yeah.
I've actually got a friend that's teaching me, that's kind of giving me pointers of hey, here's how you need to be doing TikTok if you're a musician.
That's great.
I'm I'm taking a class on TikTok, which is I never thought I'd say.
That's great. Well, I just saw that Trump actually got on TikTok. So if Trump can do it, you can too. Yes. Yes.
I saw that. I saw the video the other day. It was amazing.
That's great.
But so you can find me at Jeremy Noble Music on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere you stream music.
Okay.
I'm on, and you just look up Jeremy Noble. I've got the 2 songs on there on mine. I was on a girl named Reveille out of Colorado. Asked me to do a song with her, and I did a song with her called Honey.
Okay, good.
I Can't Stay, and so you can find that. Demons is on the Rock and Roll Basement compilation albums, so you can find that on Spotify and Apple Music and all that.
Yep.
But you can also you can also find it all over. So there you go.
There you go.
That's all of that.
At Jeremy Noble Music, all across everywhere. There you go.
Yeah, straight down the board.
That's good. Awesome. Well, we're going to play a song as we sort of play out our interview here. What are we going to listen to this time around?
Let's close it out with Raised Rowdy.
Raised Rowdy. Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
It's a song. It pretty much talks about just the way I was growing up, because that's the way it is.
That's it.
Me and my dad, my dad's the reason I listen and love the music I love, and my mom's the reason why I'm not in prison. So I think this song pretty much sums that up and explains it, and kind of talk a little bit about that experience of getting to go out on stage and at a young age with Hank Jr. And so it's a great song. It was co-written by Sean Rivers out of Nashville, and he came in and did it. And it's a very special song to me because it's got a couple of people on there that I really love that were so close to me. Kelby Ray from the Cadillac 3 plays on this song, and then my close friend Bob Mumrett, who was the drummer for Dailey Vincent, Dailey and Vincent, he passed away back in last year, back in early September, and he's on this album playing drums, or on this song playing drums.
That's good.
And this song will mean more to me every day because of that.
Right.
So I'm excited about this song because this song right here is it's about me. So
That's good.
I get excited about it.
I like it. All right, so you heard it. Make sure you follow Jeremy Noble Music on all platforms. Jeremy, thanks for spending some time with me this morning, and I appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you very much, Glenn. I appreciate you having me.
Oh, you bet. All right, here's Raised Rowdy, Jeremy Noble, right here on Whiskey Country Radio.
Daddy would pick me up in that CJ5, blasting Hank Jr. while we took a ride, taking that glass stream down to the Coosa with a line. I was raised rowdy. Mama tried to teach me right from wrong. Well, I was out drinking, and she'd pray my soul to keep. I was raised rowdy. Mama was my balance and my guiding way. Although I was dirty, she only saw the shine on me. I was raised rowdy. Daddy took me to my first show when I was only 5 years old. Both seats turns it up in Alabama, you know. I met Merle Kilgore and that was that. Put me up on stage, gave me a pat on the back. And I got to sing, if you don't like Hank, you can kiss my ass. I was raised rowdy. Mama tried to teach me right from wrong. Well, I was out drinking, and she'd pray my soul to keep. I was raised rowdy. Mama was my balance and my guiding way. Although I was dirty, she only saw the shine on me. I was raised rowdy. Now I'm grown in and out of these dives, singing to all those rowdy friends of mine. Thankful to God that I'm still alive. I was raised rowdy. Mama tried to teach me right from wrong. Well, I was out drinking, and she'd pray my soul to keep. I was raised rowdy. Mama was my balance and my guiding way. Although I was dirty, she only saw the shine on me. I was raised rowdy. I was raised rowdy. I was raised rowdy. Yeah. Raised rowdy. I was raised rowdy. I was raised rowdy. Yeah. I was raised rowdy.
Whiskey Country